What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. First episode of Live, Fish, and Explore YouTube, man. This is my channel. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And we're just gonna have fun out here, enjoy this Sunday. Beautiful weather out here, man. About 75, should get up to about 80 degrees. We're in Conyers, Georgia at Lake Varner. And man, I came out here with the intention of maybe there's a bridge out here, maybe trying to find some crappie under the bridge. I know there's a nice sized brush pile that I caught a few bluegill on last week. So I was headed to that brush pile, and I was coming through looking at my navigation chart, and I saw a brush pile that I had marked off. Never fished it, just marked it off when I came out here the first time, just scouting out the lake. And so as I got closer, I started marking all kind of fish as I approached the brush pile, and sure enough, there were crappie sitting on it. So far I've got one crappie off this brush pile, and the bites kind of been faint. I just had a fish smash it, and just didn't get him hooked. But man, we're out here with a regular, traditional minnow under a bobber setup. And yeah, man, just keeping it simple out here. I'm fishing about 10 feet deep. I want to say it's about 14 to 15 feet to the bottom. And yeah, we're just trying to get a limit of crappie. So stay tuned. I'll come back when I've got a fish on the line. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We hope to bring you plenty of interesting, fun content. If you got any video ideas, anything that you'd like to see, let me know. Yeah, let's get to the fishing. So we sat at this location, man, fishing this brush pile for at least an hour. We changed our bobber depth several times. As you can see, there was no wind. The lake looked like glass, water looked like glass, Just couldn't get anything to bite, man. I don't know if y'all noticed, but you see those ripples coming from around the bobber. That's the minnow running underwater, tugging on that bobber. But just didn't get anything to, reach out and grab it. So even though we plan on spending the day out here, we're still not gonna, waste too much time in this one spot. We can always come back and see if the fish are hidden later. But I was for sure, man, we were gonna get a couple fish off this brush pile, but it just didn't happen. But stay tuned. This next spot, we do make it happen. Also, when there's no wind like this, you don't have to have your trolling motor going. I don't have any spot lock on, so that's why I'm drifting so close to the bobber. And right at this point right here, I was almost certain, something was gonna bite, but it just didn't happen. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fish swimming around there taking a look at it, but nothing just reached out and grabbed it. So yeah, we ended up leaving that last pile, pulled up to this brush pile we were fishing last week. Same result, man. A lot of bluegill over here, a little small bluegill. So I'll sit here for a second. Fish I mark on this fish finder look a lot bigger. Apparently they're not crappie though. So if I can get a nice size bluegill or two, I'll definitely take that to the house. We just had one on. It was real small, so I threw him back. If I get another one, I'll let y'all see him. Yep, man, I don't overcomplicate it. Throw these buoys out, minnow on the bobber. Look, got one hitting it now. He took it. Yeah, a bunch of these little guys, man. The last one was a little bit bigger. And I guess this is what, a shell cracker? Or is this a baby crappie? No, it's a shell cracker, right? Got that big piece of worm on it that he felt like hitting. Yeah, and they're stacked up over here, man. They are stacked up. Basically, all I do is try to hide the hook. I've got scissors. I probably will cut the next one to a little smaller piece, but I've got plenty of worms, so it's not like we're gonna run out of anything. Since I've been on the kayak, I've really just focused on crappie. Really haven't targeted bluegill, so you know, still working on that. So I'm just getting a little practice in, since I know it's a bunch over here, and hopefully we get a nice size one. This water's pretty shallow. We're about 8 feet down, 8 feet deep. I've got the worm. I've got the worm about 6 feet down underneath 2 split shots. And you know, I tried the minnow over here and wasn't getting any action. Actually, I did have something rip the head in half on my minnow, so I'm assuming that was a turtle or maybe a bass or something, because I don't, you know, crappie don't, their jaws don't work that way. You know, as far as I know, they'll pretty much swallow the minnow. So no crappie on this pile, but while we're catching, we're gonna go ahead and keep catching a couple. Oh, it's a nice size one. Yes, sir. Finally. Might be a, oh man, I'm not sure what that was. That may have been a catfish. Y'all see that? Wow. I guess that had to have been a catfish. I'm trying to figure out, did my line snap or my knot just coming loose? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a line snap. It's a 6-pound test, so that was a decent sized fish, whatever it was. I'm assuming it was a catfish. Let me get tied up again, and I'll let's see if we can try to catch him again. So I'm using this, I'm switching over to this number 6 Aberdeen hook, as you see, for panfish. And all I do is thread that worm on there. Try not to have the actual hook exposed. You know, crazy enough, man, that's the second consecutive week that I had a fish break off at this pile. I'm assuming that has to be a catfish. I don't understand that. I wasn't muscling them in that time. Just snapped. I'm gonna loosen my drag just a little bit. Maybe that was too tight, I guess. I didn't hear my drag pull at all. Drag is too loose this time. Another big fish. I'm gonna let this one tire itself out. Ah.
You lose.
You lose.
What in the world? Guys, do y'all see this? This is 6-pound P line. I don't know what's going on. I don't get that. in the comment section, man. Somebody please tell me what's going on here. There's nothing wrong with the hook. I was thinking, you know, maybe something was wrong with the hook size or something like that, but this line is just snapping. Unless, now there's brush over here, and maybe this fish is running into this brush. There's brush on the left side of me, and there's a big pile right there as well in front of that buoy. So maybe he's getting caught in these trees, and that's what's snapping the line. But in this case, I don't know what to do, because it's a nice sized fish, so I don't want to muscle it in and risk snapping the line. And you saw that time I had that drag super loose, and then as soon as I tightened it, it snapped almost simultaneously. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And we're gonna throw it back out there. We're definitely having fun. Another small bluegill. A little bit bigger than the last one. Man, I'm still not good at grabbing these guys. Gotta get rid of that fear they gonna poke me. I usually grab by the hook, grab that hook, and that'll get them steady. There we go. There we go. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger bluegill there, and he fell right on the measuring stick. It's the biggest bluegill I've ever caught, guys. I told y'all, you know, I haven't really been targeting these fish. Definitely the biggest one I've ever caught. Hand size. Huh. Wonder, can I keep him? I'm gonna keep him and test him out. Actually, let me take that back. I have caught a bluegill about this size. Let me take that back. I'm gonna throw him back. I want a monster. Apparently this is where they're sitting. There we go. There we go. Found the bigger bluegill. I think I'm gonna keep this one though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now this will officially be the biggest one that I've ever caught. Now how do you grab this guy? I'm trying to think back to other videos I've seen. How do I grab him? How do I grab him? How do I grab him? You're getting kept either way. Just don't want to get poked. Slow down, calm down. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this hook out his mouth. I think I found where the big guys are sitting. I think switching to this smaller hook is helping too. Can't see the hook. Did he swallow it? Y'all see that? It's deep down in there. I'm gonna give it a try, but I may have to cut the hook off on this one. Yeah, he swallowed that one. It's all good, all good. Tie on another one. I'll take it. That's definitely a hand size bluegill. Let's throw him in the cooler. That old crappie that I caught earlier. Tell you what, I'm happy with those size bluegill. If we can keep pulling them up like that, definitely gonna be a good day. Definitely gonna be a good day. It's already a good day. Any day that I get to come out here on the water, not working, it's definitely worth it. I could catch nothing and I still, you know, be happy, and that's just real. Yep, same recipe. Thread it on the hook. See if we can get back in this sweet spot again. There it is. That's a sweet spot right there. Told you. Ah, see, got anxious. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. But I tell you what, I found where they're sitting. It's not taking no time for them to take it under. Look, already got one. Come on. Ah, that's a smaller one. Smaller one. Not quite on the spot. That'll give me a second to put this up. I'll be back when I get a bigger fish on, guys. Got him this time. I don't know what this is, but I got him this time. I think it's a bass. Catfish. Y'all see that? Y'all see him? Yep. Got him this time. I knew it was a catfish. It's a pretty healthy size. That's actually the biggest catfish I've caught. Got a couple PBs today. Last catfish I caught them on the crankbait. For these guys, I don't know how to grab them, so I'm gonna use this tool here. If I can ever get them up, might have to throw them in the net. That's a decent sized catfish. Yes, sir. He wasn't going anywhere that time. Hook went straight through him. Look at that. Definitely the biggest catfish I ever caught. Look at that. Y'all see that? I hope y'all can. Hope I hit start. Yeah, he's every bit of should be a pound. Should we weigh this one? See what we got. 1.6, 1.7, 1.69. Not bad at all. Let's get this hook out of him. On a night crawler. Ain't that something? And for me, I don't keep catfish. Have had plenty in my day. Know they're good fish. Know they taste great. But I prefer not to eat the bottom feeders. But we're gonna throw this guy in the cooler. My in-laws will love it. For the first video that I'm uploading, we having a pretty decent day here. Yes, sir. Hope y'all enjoying. Hope y'all are enjoying. As you can see, he bent the hook. I'm trying to bend it back. I knew it was a catfish, man. So that's what had been snapping my line. I tightened my drag up though, and I don't think he didn't have a chance to get away, you know. I swear, look, can y'all see this? Take this off. That's my my clear view on the right. All of these are fish. That's a fish, that's a fish, that's a fish. I believe that's a fish. All of these are fish. Everything that's above that the bottom. So this area is loaded with fish. I feel like those are crappie, you know, to be honest with you. But I haven't been able to get them to bite. But you know, maybe they're just bluegill. Those big bluegills. I mean, they are tearing this night crawler up. They're not playing with it at all. Look at that. Another smaller fish, smaller bluegill. Caught plenty of these today. Let's throw him on back. Have caught plenty of those. And I tell you what, y'all, to be real with you, I'm not one of those trophy fishermen. Anything I catch, I'm kind of satisfied with. I'll probably never be on here aiming to catch the biggest fish and all that. It's just not my thing, man. I just enjoy fishing. I enjoy that line tug, and I'll get to the keepers that I need, but I'm not too picky. All right, so we ended up fishing that pile for about 15 more minutes, caught a couple more small guys. We decided to, you know, see if we can get back on those crappie. We went back to the bridge, stayed there for a while, caught a little bass or two, a couple small bass, nothing worth showing. Then we explored the other side of the lake that we had never been to. Found some decent structure over there, a couple brush piles, and so the day was winding down, so we decided to hit that brush pile that we started the day off with to see if we can catch another crappie off of it. And sure enough, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. It took long enough, but I finally got these guys to bite. Came back over here to that brush pile we were fishing off to start the day. And man, I was spotting fish for a while and just couldn't get anything to hit the minnow, and adjusted my depth several times, and as you can see, got this storm rolling in, and I just started to see, like, you know, schools rolling in, and this guy finally hit it. I was just thinking, you know, how I was going to make the outro in this video, and what do you know, I look down, Barbara's under. Trying to hurry up and get this guy off so we can get back down there. I'm sitting, actually, I'm a little bit off of the brush pile. There's a lay down right next to it. It may be a, you know, piece of the same brush actually. But yeah, that's a slab, guys. That's a good 11-inch fish. Second crappie of the day. We've only got about an hour left, so we're gonna drop right back down and see if we can get another one. So as you can see, the rain shut me down. Had a great day. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. So we ended up with 2 crappie, 1 catfish, and one slab-sized bluegill. The catfish and the bluegill were both personal best. So man, great day. 11-inch crappie and you know, smaller 10-inch guy. But yeah, man, minnow on the bobber, that's been my go-to setup since the spawn, man, since March. You know, they still aren't too deep. I found them in 15 foot of water, but you know what, that differs probably from lake to lake. When I was going over to Stone Mountain Park, I was finding them in, what was that, 8 foot of water in the heat of the summer. So, you know, it probably just differs from lake to lake. But yeah, man, thoroughly enjoyed the day, man. Thoroughly enjoyed the day. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, LFE Worldwide signing out.